Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. I pray that you are having an amazing start to your Tuesday. I pray that all is well with you and your family, and that all is well in your world. In your world. We know that in the world there's a lot of things that are going on, but I pray that all is well in your world, because we do have some control of that area. We have control over what we will allow. Good morning, Angela. Thank you. You caught me live. Good morning, Shanti. Thank you so much for joining. Pray that your world is well. There's a difference in the world and our world, the world and my world, the world and your world. Good morning, Toya. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead and invite someone. Pray all is well with you and yours, Doc. Yes, everything is well with me. I'm super excited about just life. Life. Good morning, Gracie. Thank you so much for joining. Life is so amazing. And when we think about all that is going on in the world, that our world can still be okay. We don't have to be all frantic and pantic and, losing our mind. That we can still have, self-control within our world. We can still, we can still be in control. That's to sum it all up. We can be in control. And so you see what the title of this live feed is, that circumstances highlights character. Circumstances highlights character. And you know about Coach O. I'm not a woman that I don't have great patience for foolishness. I guess that would sum it up. I don't have great patience. I'm not one that entertain a bunch of foolishness. I never have, but I am one that I'm just transparent. I'm just Onika. And if you know me, good morning, Nikita. Thank you so much for joining. If you know me, I'm the same. I'm sweet as pie. I'm the same. I'm honest. I'm going to tell you the truth. Sometimes it may hurt. Good morning, Camelia. Thank you so much for joining. But that's just who I am. I can't be anybody different than who I am. Good morning, Mary. Thank you so much for joining. And I just think being real is just right. I think being real is just right. And I'm not talking about that you have to be so real and you hurt people's feelings and things like that. But no, I would rather for a person to be real and honest with me any day than to be fake and great. I don't need fake and great people in my life. I need people that will tell me the truth, that will love me enough to tell me the truth so I can grow, so I can become better. We are in a world where people, they love what tickles them. They like to be touched with feathers. Feathers is light and feel good. They like to be tickled with feathers. You don't have to tickle me with feathers. I'm big enough, I'm tough enough, I'm grown enough, and I am wise enough to be able to handle whatever it is that is given out to me. And people don't like criticism. But sometimes constructive criticism is necessary. Good morning, Natasha. Some of us, we think that we're so great that we cannot be told that you messed up. You're not handling this thing right. You messed up. So you have to be open to corrective criticism. You have to be open to criticism for your growth. It's for your good. Good morning, Mary. Sometimes criticism is for our good. We don't always make the right decisions. We don't always do the right thing. Good morning, Minister Rosa. Good morning, Mary. Thank you so much for joining. So we have to be open for corrective criticism. And so I want to put this plug in here. Please, 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 please don't use COVID-19 as an excuse for you to be trifling. Don't use COVID-19 as an excuse for you to get over on people. Don't use COVID-19 for you. Hallelujah. Because see, some people just need an excuse. They just needed an excuse to be able to get over and to extend their lies that they've been telling the people. This is not the season for that. This is the season for the church to get right or go home. You know, this is the season for us to be better, not for us to have another excuse or another thing that can cover up what we should be doing. When you fall short, when you mess up, you cannot handle business. Come on now, somebody. See, a lot of people won't use COVID-19 as an excuse for them to continue to lie to you. You know, they can't do this. You know, we can't get out. You know, we shut in. Come on now. There's ways that you can do things online if you intend to do it. There are ways for you to do things. There's other doors. There's another way for you to do stuff that you know you need to do. So don't use COVID-19. Don't use all these excuses, because all this relief money that you waiting on and stimulus packages and all this, if you got your money now, pay your doggone bills. You're going to have to, and I'm going to get to where I'm going, but all this is necessary information. I'm going to get to where I'm going because this is part of the way there. Come on now. No excuse season. Get right, be better. That's right. We got to get, you know, you got so many people, they want to know, hallelujah, say it for the people that's in the back. You got some people, they already planning not to pay their bill. If you got your money, if you still, some of us have not even been affected right now. Some of you are getting more hours. Some of us are still working. Everybody is not on the same playing field. So why you gonna not pay your bills? And then just because you get an extra 30 days, if you don't have extra money coming in, how you gonna pay? You gonna be behind. You're gonna be behind. You done already spent all your tax money. You done already spent all your tax money because you done went and did whatever you had, whatever you did, or whatever you wanted to do. But anyway, circumstances will highlight our character. And it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's COVID-19. It could be death in the family. It can be sickness. Whatever it is, it still highlights our character. And sometimes we use a circumstance that is really not as bad as we make it be. I'm trying to say this right. Sometimes we would use a circumstance that is publicly known. Yes, Natasha, integrity. It is so important. We will use a circumstance that is publicly known that haven't even affect you as your excuse. Can I say that again? We will use a public thing that is publicly known that has not really affected you as an excuse as to why you're being trifling. And I know that may hurt some people feeling, but trifling, look it up. It's just why things are not important to you. If that make you feel better. But why you being trifling? Why you not taking care of your business? And I'm going to say this, and I know this really going to tick some people off today. But this is Transparent Tuesday on top of Keeping It Real with Coach O. You got some people that will have death in their family. People that they don't talk to, they don't fool with, they don't go to their house, don't come to my house. You didn't disassociated yourself with your whole entire family. But you'll go to work talking about your auntie died. I'm still here. People will use circumstances. It'll highlight your character. It'll highlight that you are not what you say you are, that you are not doing what you say you're going to do. You get that time off of work for bereavement days, which they don't even give it to you most of the time for aunties. But for sisters and brothers, you ain't even talking to your sister. You done already said you're not even going to the funeral. You done already made up, and you know they in a different state, and you ain't going to even be bothered. I don't fool with my family. That's how crazy we are. But for us to buck a system just because you know that there's days available for bereavement, and you out doing what? COVID-19 is not a reason for us to come up with excuses for us to not do what we need to be done. COVID-19 is not coverage for not having integrity. COVID-19 is not an excuse for us to not be men and women of our word. COVID-19 is not an excuse for us to handle business the way the business is supposed to be handled. See, we got to get out of this thing that thinking that excuses outweigh contracts. Come on now, Angela. You know what I'm talking about. We think that, people, when you have business mixed with pleasure, that don't work. Business mixed with circumstances. Now, when you are humble and when you have compassion and when you love God and you love God's people, you understand. But when you try to make a plumb fool out of folks, come on now, somebody, you got to get to a point that you said, no, I messed up. And you cannot hide behind your messed up thinking because you continue to run and you continue to not speak and you continue to dodge them. And when they see you, you act like they don't see you and you don't see them or you don't have nothing to say. Some of this stuff that we are experiencing, let's put COVID-19 to the side a little bit. Let's put that to the side for a minute. Some stuff we are experiencing just because we are nice, nasty people. We are just some nice, nasty people. We got the name, and we got the look. We get all on fleek. Our face be beat. Oh, we looks good. Come on now. But our character, our integrity, our ethics, they sucks. Our heart. See, the thing about you can cover up your face. You can kind of cover up how you feel about stuff. Because see, some of y'all are good with facial expression. See, me, when I'm looking at you crazy, you can see it. Like, what? I'm not good at hiding. I'm not, usually when you got a good liar, they can hide facial. See, I'm not good at lying. I don't even make it a practice trying to be good at it. So a lot of times when I'm thinking something or when I'm feeling something, it's all over my face. But you got a lot of nice, nasty people that know how to hold their composure. They got poker faces. You don't know if they're going to fold them or they're going to hold them. You don't know if they're going to lay them or play them. You don't know what they're going to do because they just good like that. Good morning, Sasha. Good morning, Kanetta. Thank you so much for joining. You got these nice, nasty people that got this face where you don't know if they're going left. You don't know if they're going right. You don't know if they're telling the truth. You don't know if they lying to you. You just don't know. Our character, integrity, and ethics. Onika is a woman of her word. If I tell you cheese on the moon and you like cheese and crackers, baby, you can get moving. If I tell you I'm going to do it, I am going to do it. But I am just as good at telling you what I'm not going to do. If I'm not going to do it, I will tell you. I'm not bothered about what you think about it or how you feel about it and all these different sorts of types of things. Because see, some of y'all, you would do things that you don't want to do because you're afraid of hurting people's feelings. And it ain't about hurting people's feelings. Keep your doggone word. Keep your word. Keep your word. Keep your word. You got people with this poker face that you don't know if they like you or don't like you. Because see, they smiling in your face and they talking about you behind your back. See, I don't fool with people like that. See, you also put them in the category of fake people. Fake people works my nerves. Good morning, Dave. Thank you so much for joining. We have to be real. We have to have character. We have to have integrity. We have to walk and work by ethics. When you don't have good ethics and you don't have good integrity and you don't have good character, when you are a liar, a cheater, and a thief, who wants to deal with you? And we all know stuff happened. But when we know stuff happen and it don't align with our word, we have to make things right. We can't just go on and act like nothing haven't happened. We just can't go and figure, I'm not going to say anything and, time is going to work it out. And when I just do, it's almost like you in a relationship. Can they just go and stay somewhere for 6 months and then come back and holler, baby, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. Honey, you better go back wherever you was. Because your stay here is OVA. Yes, it is over. If we say we're going to do it and find that we can't step up, say so. That's all I'm saying, Angela. I mean, why you going to have people waiting? You start tracking your package when it don't come. If they tell you something was delivering and you're trying to figure out where it is, you're trying to figure out where is my package, where is my stuff, what my stuff at, what my stuff at. If we can do that so much with a package, why is it that we can't do it with our character and our integrity? That we say, but some of us, I think some of us, we just thrill off lying. I know this gonna tick some people off. I know this hurts your feelings because you feel like I'm not a liar. If you ain't keeping your word and you said it, you are a liar. Amen. Amen. You got to get to a point that you are men and women of your word. Back in the day, they said that your word was your bond. Now, contract ain't no bond. Your word ain't no bond. Friendship ain't no bond. Your life can be on the line, and it still ain't no bond. We just sit up and lie just because we got a voice. Yeah, I know this ain't the message you was looking for. You was looking for something. You was looking for something that's on the side, long side of the stimulus package to tell you that everything is going to be all right. It's going to be all right when you start telling the truth. You got to first stop lying. We got to first stop lying, not only to people, but to ourselves. We don't even keep a word to ourselves. How we going to be great? How we gonna be great? We done scheduled all these plans. We done put all this stuff to the side. We got all this time that we gonna do this and we gonna do that, and we ain't did nothing. Sitting up in the house doing the things that we're doing. We haven't did what we said. We're not only keeping our word to others, but we're not keeping our word to ourselves. Good morning, Juanita. Character, circumstances, situations, stuff come up. It comes up. But you know you were supposed to be somewhere at 9 o'clock. You got an appointment. I ain't calling and telling them nothing. When they once 9 o'clock come and they don't see I ain't there, they'll see I ain't coming. What kind of stupid foolishness is that? If you know you can't make the appointment, common courtesy. Somebody else could have had that appointment. They turned somebody else down because they gave it to you, and you didn't even have a courtesy. You knew you wasn't going. Why you can't call and say, look, I want to reschedule this appointment. Look, I'm not going to be able to make this appointment. Look, I'm not going to be able to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Look, we all get busy. Stuff happen. But how you going to go and not say nothing? I ain't going to say nothing. It'll work itself out. What? You better say it, telling me you can take me to the doctor and haven't heard from you. Reschedule the appointment and don't say anything until I see you out somewhere talking about girls, something came up. Ain't that some crazy stuff? I call it trifling. People don't like that word, but I call it trifling. Oh, it wasn't important to you. See, we got to start making things priority, and things that we make priority, we are playing for. See, when people get that, I forgot, look, if it's important to you, you will make it so that you will remember. We will do all that we can to remember the things that we want to remember. We forget because it's not important to us. We don't document it. We don't schedule it. We don't plan for it. Ain't that crazy? We have to be people of integrity where we do the right thing, just downright trifling. It's trifling. Because see, if I would have known that you couldn't do what you said you was going to do, I could have got somebody else to do it. If I would have known that you wasn't going to do what you said you was going to do, I could have used somebody else's services. I could have got my stuff from somewhere else. I could have ordered it from somewhere else. I'm waiting on my package, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I had an instance, look, where I had ordered something way back in September 2019, and the Lord just put it on my spirit. Where my stuff at? I done paid for it and everything. Where's my stuff? So I reach out to the people, and they was like, oh, we're so sorry. 6 months. And if I would have never reached out to them, they probably would have never. 6 months of a paid product that I never got. And they was really nice. They were nice. They responded and said, oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. This happened. XYZ happened. Character. In this season, this is for my entrepreneurs, my aspiring entrepreneurs. This is for my business owners. This is for my service givers. These are for my product sellers. Look, you have to be prepared for scalability. See, if you start your business as a one-man show, what if your business explodes to a point that it's bigger than you? If you tell people you're going to do something in a day or two, and you know your business has outgrown you, you're going to have to get you some doggone help, but you need to plan for that before that happens. What you going to do? Because see, what that makes you look like is a person or a business that don't keep their word. Do what you need to do in order to fulfill your orders. So this is all I'm telling you, and I'm getting ready to go. Are you preparing for growth? I'm going somewhere, y'all. Are you preparing for growth? Are you preparing to keep your word? Are you preparing your character during this time? Don't use COVID-19 as an excuse for you to not to do what you said. If you have to be, we have to be prepared for scalability. We have to be prepared for growth. There's a difference. You can handle one kid by yourself, but when you got 3 or 4 kids and everybody got to be everywhere at the same time, baby, you're gonna have to partner up with some other moms. You're gonna have to get dad involved. You're gonna have to get some of the older children involved, because you can't be no 100 in everything. You're not gonna be a 10 in everything. But in order for everybody to get service, everybody to get what they need, everybody to get where they need to be, everybody need to be helping. All I'm trying to tell you in this season, if you shorthanded, get you some doggone help. If you can't do everything that needs to be done in order for you to keep your word to the people, get some help. But see, a lot of times, everything we want to do it on our own because we're trying to keep all the profit for ourselves. Do you know anything that you try to do all by yourself that you already limited? Good morning, Apostle. Thank you so much for joining. You would never be able to go out to the nations. You would never go both in Jerusalem and all of Judea and all of Samaria and in all of the uttermost parts of the earth when you can't run your doggone house. You're not going to be able to do everything all over the nations and over the world when you fumbling and stumbling with the task that you got at your address. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to have been doing that. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, that slipped my mind, this and that. Because you ain't keeping good records. And I know for some critic, you probably think she is all over the place. But I guarantee you, I done hit somebody everywhere on this live. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Everything that you get, everything on here is not for you. You get what you can use and you leave the rest. Everything is not for you. If this don't apply to you, great. You get what you can get and move on. Good morning, Eric. Thank you so much for joining. But see, a lot of times when our character is not right, come on now, somebody. Enjoyed your live this morning, Eric. Enjoyed it. When our character is not right, we get offended when there's corrective criticism, when there's areas that we are not up to par in. It's nothing wrong with people telling you, baby, you short. You short. My change supposed to have been 55 cents. You done gave me 45 cents. Where's my other dime? See, for somebody somebody may feel like, oh, that's so small and that's so tedious. No, that's not small and tedious. You need accuracy. If you keep on shorting people, you keep on shorting people. You keep on shorting people. That makes you have this character of getting over. We are in a season where we want to make sure we right. I want to overgive versus undergive. We want to be at a point with our service that we give more than people expect. We want to underpromise and overdeliver. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me today. See, I know y'all was talking to you. You know, some of y'all done already jumped in your feelings. You done jumped off and told somebody, girl, she talking about me. Get up out your feelings and take the lesson and leave the pain. Amen, amen. Get up out of my bedroom. I'm not in the uttermost parts and I'm imagining my boy's job 17, 13, 6. Come on now, somebody. Come on now, somebody. This message, I'm telling you, this stuff, I couldn't come up, if I wanted to come on here and give you something, I couldn't come up with this for nothing in the world. I couldn't do it. When I get off here over half of the time, I don't even remember what I said. I have to go back and listen because it's not me. I let him use me to speak what needs to be spoken to the people that it need to be spoken to. And if it offend you, you the devil. The enemy don't like to hear the truth. He don't like to hear you. He don't like you making no joyful noise. Because see, other people that make joyful noise, they want you to get loud, and they going to tell you, honey, you can't make a you can't make a noise louder than me. But see, the enemy, he got his ears covered up to me. I don't want to hear that. And she talking too loud, and she talking too much. Come on now, somebody. This is a season for us to grab on to the help that we need and stop playing games with ourselves and stop playing games with other people. And come on, we got to get to a point that we are so open and receptive to right words. Be careful. Because COVID-19, you're going to have some folks that's trying to get over on you. You got prophetess. You got, they prophet lying to you and all these different other sorts of types of things. You got all type of stuff coming up. You know, anywhere that the devil think he can raise his head and steal, kill, and destroy, that's where he gonna come. So don't you let him make a fool out you. Nobody is calling you about no doggone stimulus package. Don't be giving nobody your information. They don't need your number. They don't need no they don't need no information. So listen, please, please, please. Don't get nobody your information talking about no stimulus package, no stimulus check, no relief fund. Don't talk to nobody about your personal business, because scammers, they wait for things. They wait for circumstances and situations to happen for they can get over. This is their time. This is their get rich scheme. This is their get rich scheme season. And they know you're vulnerable. They know you're trying to figure out how you can do this and that, how you can map out X, Y, Z. They know you open and you susceptible to everything. They know you open. They know you ready. They know you trying to see what you can do and how you can juggle this and how you can get this. So don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke. They calling your phone. Don't answer that mess. Don't fall for the okie doke. Look, this is our season for us to be creative. This is our season for us to build our character. This is our season for us to have super integrity. This is our season to walk by faith and not by sight. This is our season to trust in the one. This is our season to trust in our Father and for us to trust in Abba, Father. This is the season for us to trust our daddy will provide all of our needs. Don't fall for the okie doke. Let's have integrity. Let's do what we said we're going to do. Warning comes before destruction. Speak the word, Coach O. Absolutely. You're going to have some people, Sister Nikita, that we going to read about them. The next wave of news we going to hear after all this mess where people, oh, they said they were going to do this and they called and I gave them all information. Don't fall for that mess. Don't give them no information. Ain't nobody calling you. They don't need to know how many people living in your house. They're just trying to find out what they need to find out. They want to know if you working. They want to know who in your house while you going to work. These people, they still trying to find out information about you. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Good morning, Robert. Thank you so much for joining. Circumstances will highlight character. Circumstances will make the crooks come out. They will come out. They will come out. Not at night. They will come out in the light. They will come out in the light. They will call you in the daytime. They will come knocking on your door. They trying to see who up in your house. Talk to your kids. Let your kids know you don't open this door for nobody. Care if the Pope out there, you better not open no door. This so sweet to trust in Jesus. Oh, for grace to trust you more. Amen. So look, be mindful, be watchful, and be real. Be mindful, be watchful, be real. Do what you say you're going to do and say what you're going to do. Do what you say you are going to do and do what you said. Circumstances will highlight our character. You're going to find more liars in this season because people ain't going to keep their word. And the first thing they going to come up with is COVID-19. 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 You know, COVID-19. We on shutdown. COVID-19. There ain't no excuse for you not to be prepared. There's still a work that needs to be done. Don't open my door. Do not open my door. Come on now. But look, on a serious note, let's build our characters. Let's have integrity. Let's be men and women of our word. Because see, COVID-19 is going to be over. And people going to look at you cockeyed and crazy when all this has passed. Good morning, Beverly. Thank you so much for joining. When all this is over, that's a liar. She was lying before COVID-19. She lying during COVID-19. And she lying after COVID-19. Can we just tell the doggone truth? Can we just be women and men of our word? Be bold enough to say what you want to say. Be bold enough to tell people. I mean, we grown. We ain't got a lie to kick it. We don't have to lie to kick it. And I know this is not the message that a lot of people was looking for, because when a message is too real and too raw, when the message is unseasoned, we like salt on our stuff. But this one right here was raw and unseasoned. I can't eat that. I need some salt on my stuff. I like my stuff to be seasoned. This ain't right. I got to cook my stuff in season. We are the salt of the earth. We are the light of the world. And if the salt has lost its savor, what good is it? What good is it? Before, during, and after, liar. Can we just tell the truth? Can we tell the truth? This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. God bless you. I pray that you are having an amazing day. I pray that you will be mindful, be watchful, and just be real. Bye. Come on now, somebody.